I guess we'll go to you, man. But I don't really tend to like to debate people that are debating in bad faith. It's just kind of feels fake. Well, how would it be in good faith?
Well,
I
how
mean,
is it? What do you mean? How
would
is it
you
in
say
good
you're?
faith?
Would you?
I was an atheist
You
for
can't be too.
25 years, and then I understood uh, the Catholic Church. So I can argue from both positions because I argued as an atheist for 25 years.
It's not in good faith if you no longer believe atheism.
What do you? We can debate what good faith means. I can still present every argument I ever presented.
Yeah, but you don't
What
believe
does it
that
have to do?
anymore,
What
so
does
it's
it have to
not
do
in
with the
good faith.
debate? That's not what debates.
Okay, you're not a
No, you're not
serious
a serious
person.
person. You're a faggot. You're a loser. You're afraid.
Right.
You're afraid to
I'm afraid of
debate.
you.
Well, come on, have at it. Let's go. Show me how I'm wrong. Ruin
Yeah.
me.
Okay,
Go.
go. Well, you choose the position since you're not in
I'll
bad
choose
faith.
atheism
Okay. Why is atheism true?
because you have no evidence.
What is the basis for believing in evidence? What does that mean?
Well, evidence is how we come to understand truth.
And how do you know that from an epistemic standpoint?
Well, it's just it's natural to a human person to be exposed to
So it just
information,
is.
and you process the information, and you say, well, I don't know, and then you repeat the process, and you come to learn. So I would argue from, I guess we'll call it a empirical basis of understanding knowledge.
Okay. Do you have universal empirical experience?
Universal, which is to say that I have the experience of all life.
No, in a in logic, universal claims are anything that's preceded by what's called a quantifier, which would be all, every, etc. So if all knowledge comes from sense data,
Mm.
is that proposition itself found in sense data?
Yeah.
The proposition itself is found in sense data. Where do you find the truth of a proposition in sense data?
Within itself.
So that's a
Well,
circle.
that's
So
what
it's just
thinking is.
self-referencing.
Thinking is a circle. I think, therefore I am. You just kind of loop it around. I mean, you can't. If there was a way to
So you
understand
can commit.
everything,
So
is
you can.
you know,
So you can commit fallacies in logic and debate, circular arguments.
I try not to, but I'm certainly fallible.
Well, you just made a circular argument, so can I commit those as well or not?
Sure.
Okay, so you can commit fallacies in
Well, no,
debates.
no, you shouldn't. I'm just saying that
You just said you
if you
can't.
want to try to do that, and if I want to try to pick at it and try to pry it apart and show you where I'm wrong, that's what the fun of a debate is. But this belief that, oh, I got the right way of knowing things. Well, you don't,
Bro, you
because
don't
we wouldn't
even
be
you don't
arguing
even
things,
know.
right?
You have no clue. You don't even know what you're arguing or what the debate is. Like that debate already happened and you already missed
Oh,
it.
is that what it is?
You argued that fallacies can be done in a
No, that's not what I
debate
said
because
at
you made
all.
a
No, you're
circular argument.
twisting my words. You
You
said,
made a
"Can
circular
I,"
argument
meaning you, like, would I allow you to do
in a
so? And I said,
debate.
yes, you are permitted to
No,
do so.
I mean, can you? Is it? Does it? Can you violate the laws of logic? Is what I'm asking because a circular argument does
No,
that.
you cannot violate the laws of logic.
Okay, then why did you make a circular argument that knowledge just is what it is? Meaning just is what it is.
That's not a flaw.
It's a circular argument. You already said it was a circle, and that
That's
is
not
a
a
fallacy.
flaw.
It's a
Why?
fallacy called circular argumentation.
How?
Oh my
Come
gosh. This is why you're not a good faith debater and
No,
you're
no,
not able to
the
do this.
reality is that nobody can have a complete and total understanding of absolute truth.
That's not what the claim is. I didn't ask you about a
The
complete
point
understanding. I asked if you
I'm
had
making is that you have to approach all knowledge
did you
from a
make a
limited
circular argument?
posture, right? A limited.
Did you make a circular argument? You said it was a circle. You said it was self-referencing earlier. You said Descartes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you made a circular argument, and that is a
You're
fact.
getting
You don't
hung
think
up
those are fallacies?
on nonsense.
It
You're
let's
not
go.
actually
So
debating anything.
debates.
You're debating the nature of debate.
I'm pointing out the fallacy of where you lost
No,
the debate by
you want to
using
sit
a
there
circular
and
argument.
jerk off over terms because you went to school and you learned what all these words mean, but that has nothing to
Okay,
do
yeah. So
with
you lost
truth
the
or
debate
knowledge or
already. You
understanding.
lost the debate. I said, yeah. So you already lost the debate
Okay,
because you
well,
said
that's
you
what
can
you
use
say. Like, let's
fallacies.
see some hands. Does anybody I think that it's over.
Dude, nobody you're going to be laughed at. The entire chat is going
Well,
to
let
laugh
them
at you.
laugh at me. I'll
Good.
keep going.
Because you said that fallacies don't matter. So
It's
you
not what
lost
I
the debate.
said. Again, see,
You
you're
did.
not
You said
arguing in
that
good
it
faith.
doesn't matter what terms and what fancy words I
No,
use because fallacies are
no.
not
See,
fancy
you are
words.
a bad faith debater because you take something I said that
Is what a liar.